If I don't do it now... Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
What?
Go ahead, then. Out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even since... Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So...
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
Indeed.
I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's true...
Could that mean that video is real too? Video. Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although, I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. Well, what are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker.
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. A DVD, and it says Class 78 Urgent Interviews.
So...
I found it in the hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have any time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now. But I guess that means that there's some important clue on this DVD. Interviews DVD has been added to the Truth Bold section in your handbook.
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble.
In other words...
So as it turns out, the arrangements I've made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life, and all because of the mastermind.
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to that mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. Okay, also, nine things are filled. There should be 10 filled. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow. So that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth that you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I could do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then.
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I'd better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should go to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth, but no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. God, they're always pointing in the exact wrong direction. Why? For some reason, the game thinks it's funny to point you in the fucking wrong direction every time. Fucking bullshit. Because that time I was pointing back at the door. Because, fucking dickheads. Fucking dickheads. Man, you ask for the simple things in life, and this is what you get. Yeah, you're sleeping. Man, I gotta tell you, LZT, your sleep Twitch talking, which is actually a dangerous thing. How you doing, buddy? How's the world as a butcher going? LZT the butcher. Legume. Yeah, you should really be sleeping, man. This should be able to play DVDs just fine. The end. Good. Well, then I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. You guys are having such a blast with that game, man. It just said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. I stared in the blank of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds. But to me, it felt like an eternity. But then, all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay, then. Are you ready to begin?
The voice I had heard of the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Saika was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of their life in the school? I accept. What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There was a lot I hadn't understood up till now. But this, only this, I simply couldn't comprehend what I heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad. She tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would you say yes to living here for the rest of your life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Huh? What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what it seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But the I in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
What? This can't be real. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Why is this game fucking with my head so badly? Once again, the video cut short, or cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with the others. Byakuya. Toko. Hina. Everyone. They all said they agreed to live in the school forever. And then, Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father, and when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. Well, what the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie, looks like it broke. Out of service. What? It just happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now, then, when, doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Oh, yeah, LZT, Dr. Claus showed off the mask this morning, and I was like, that's pretty dope, man. You killed it with those. Failure, my ass. You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watch the whole thing, it's just be more of the same. He'd ask them the same question. They all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh. But as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too. And when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... So basically, I'm about to, I think, just pause it here, or like stop for the night. When we get to the elevator. Is this... Reese, you said 2 trials. You didn't mean the trial at the beginning, too, did you?
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually
You
end.
said there were 2 trials in this chapter.
Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said...
Did you mean at the
every
beginning
end
and then
is
this
a
one?
promise of a new
Or is there another...
beginning.
Are there 2 trials in a row now?
Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The
Like, I'm
beginning
already...
of the end of the class trial.
What's up? What are you doing, Andy?
Everyone
God.
gather once again at
Andy, why are you bullshitting me? What's up, buddy? Everyone gather again at dude. So I'm not even close to being done then. It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay, then. This is the end. Dude, we watched, we watched Thirst for the podcast, like, and dude, that movie's so good. I guess on the first one this
Makoto.
time. You're early, Makoto.
Listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. Well, where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However...
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said, when is your new PC coming in? I know you ordered it, you said. Bayukuya! Bayukuya? They arrived one after another. They were all in the same state of shock. Hina? She looks pissed. Hiro? Silence. And it wasn't normal silence. It was a deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like, nice, dude. The first class trial.
You called for me, and so Oh, I'm on fire!
Ah, strong silent masters. So wonderful. So cool. So hot. My lungs are ablaze. Jesus Christ. Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me.
My beautiful scissors!
With my sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shift the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what Master wants, it can be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Achoo. Where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Is everyone here? Oh, and where are gloomy Gus faces? I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin.
Thrills, chills, kills!
This final class trial is going to be slathered in pitch black despair, climaxium sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right. This is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair. What do you mean, this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in a good standing, you know?
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home that tiara every time. It's exciting to get your first, like, streaming. Like, you can stream and everything, Andy, and just be, like, have a sweet setup. I'm going to win this game super fair and square.
Today,
And I'll make
I'm
sure everyone
feeling
watching
white.
at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure. Let's. LZT! Thank you for that host, my brother. Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try and run away. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. I just spent enough on a fucking video card that I could have bought a new PC, but whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Bayukuyo was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid suspicious of each other.
however,
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however.
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. You're right. I'm ready.
So,
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. I started making my way toward the opening, step after step towards that gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. The elevator is massive, by the way. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. That's what she said. Deeper. Oh, guys. Oh, deeper. Oh, deeper still. Deeper. Oh, and deeper. Oh, deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper. Oh. Deeper. Oh, I fell. I closed my eyes, and sight fell away. I mean, that's what my goal in life is, Rachel. All sound, too, disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later.
Sound the Nefertiti! The Nefertiti!
Rod Johnston, Rod motherfucking Johnston, stay rad motherfucker.
Lumos, I love your fucking face, motherfucker. Thank you for that continued support. I miss you, buddy. I love you. Thank you for being fucking awesome. Welcome back to the Empire of Rod. All hail Gizmo! I don't know, LZT. It's the never-ending fucking... This thing seems to go... Like, their whole complex goes, like, millions of miles underneath the ground, the surface. Love you, Vira. Vira Lumos. Thank you, dude. It means a lot, man. I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. Okay, Gizmo will be summoned. Gizmo! Gizmo, you've been summoned! Gizmo! 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 Come on, Gizmo! Gizmo! Come on, buddy! Gizmo, come on! Gizmo, come on! I know you. Come on, Gizmo. You're here. You've been summoned by LZT. And you got 2 treats. And you are living the Gizmo life. 1. Holy shit. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2. You need to get 4 more. 3. 4. 5. 6. You guys watch 6 treats. Look at how much everybody loves you, Gizmo. He's a very happy boy. Look at this. 6 treats? Gizmo. You know what that means. It means you're the best. He's the cutest boy. He's the bestest, sweetest, cutest boy. What are you doing, Gizmo? What are you doing, Gizmo? Oh my god. Love the scratches. Love the scratches. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Gizmo. Oh, kisses from the Gizmo. You look like you're talking to the mic on purpose. Tell everybody in chat something, Gizmo. Tell them. Tell them. You just burped into the mic. Why did you do that? You burped into the mic, you little piggy. You burped into the microphone. Did you guys hear him burp? Gizmo. You burped into the microphone. You burped into the microphone, you little piggy. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're the sweetest little boy. You're the sweetest little boy. Oh my god, Gizmo. What a kiss. What a kiss. Yeah, let's get it. You grab the microphone and tell everybody what you think, Gizmo. What do you think? He's like, I don't have enough time for your bullshit, guys. Gizmo's got a lot of activity to do. I was telling him how much I love his brown eyes today. He's got like the lightest brown eyes. They're just adorable. LDT summoned you, and you got, look at all those. You got 6 treats, man. You're gonna go into a treat coma. You're gonna go into a treat coma. What do you think? I brought him up into my lap after I got the chair together, and he just got a big red rocket. I was like, geez, Gizmo, you little pervert. You little pervert. What do you think? You got called the cutest boy. What do you think about that? You think, you don't care anymore because you had so many treats? You're like, I don't know where I am, what I'm doing here, why I'm here, because I am such a fatty. I don't even know if you had dinner. Your dinner is usually during my stream. Okay, buddy. And if you would like a Gizmo t-shirt, you could do exclamation mark DBH, and there are Gizmo t-shirts for you to order if you would like one. Yeah. Mwah. Okay, Gizmo. We gotta finish up the stream. Tell everybody you love them. Tell everybody you love them. That kiss was telling you all he loved you. He loves you. Mwah. Okay, there should be a save coming here, right? This is the final trial site. What do you think? It's just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate. It's the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit on this. I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit here in the vacant 16 seat. Well then, let's begin. Okay.